let's talk about something I know almost every CPA firm is feeling right now. You are busy, slammed. But when you look at the bottom line, the profits just don't seem to match that level of effort. Today, we're going to unpack how a smart outsourcing strategy can flick that script, turning all that operational pressure into some serious growth. This quote, man, it just gets right to the heart of the matter, doesn't it? It's a bold statement because it says the issue isn't about finding more clients or bringing in more money. The real thing killing your profit, it's already inside your firm, hiding in your day-to-day operations. And this leads us to what I call the CPA's profit paradox. You know the feeling? Your teams are completely stretched, partners are spending more time managing than advising, and the firm is just humming with activity. But the profit margins? They're just flat. So why does this happen? Well, the root cause is the way most firms are built. It's this traditional growth model that, without anyone realizing it, actually puts a hard ceiling on how profitable you can ever be. Look at this. This is the treadmill you're on. Step 1, you land more clients. Awesome, right? But then, step 2, you have to hire more staff. Step 3, that means more salaries, more computers, more management, just more overhead. And boom, step 4, even with more revenue, your costs have gone up right along with it. Your margins haven't moved. So here's the bottom line. In that old model, your profit is literally chained to the size of your team. The only way to make more money is to spend more money on people. It's a one-to-one trap that makes real, scalable growth feel pretty much impossible. But what if you could just break that chain? That is exactly what we're talking about here. Outsourcing isn't just about saving a few bucks. It's a strategic move to completely disconnect your firm's growth from your internal payroll. So where do you start? Well, the two areas that give you the biggest bang for your buck right away are payroll and accounts payable. Why those two? Because they are incredibly time-consuming, they're loaded with compliance risk, and they are super repetitive. They have to get done, but they don't actually generate a dime of new revenue. And look, a huge reason this works so well today is that the global talent pool is incredibly sophisticated. We're talking about places like India, where there is this massive ecosystem of highly qualified pros who already know US GAAP and IRS rules inside and out. It's not about cheap labor, it's about accessing a scalable team of real experts. Okay, I know what a lot of partners are thinking, but I'll lose control. And that's a valid concern. But modern outsourcing isn't about throwing work over a wall and hoping for the best. It's a co-managed system. Think of it as a truly integrated partnership. And this table shows you exactly how that works. Your firm keeps its hands on all the high-value, client-facing stuff, the communication, the strategy, the final sign-offs. Meanwhile, your offshore team becomes your engine room, handling all the heavy lifting, the processing, the data checks, the compliance grind. You stay in control of what truly matters. All right, let's talk about that other big one, accounts payable. If payroll is the obvious time suck, AP is what I call the silent profit killer. It's quietly eating away at your team's most precious resource, their time. Just think about it. All those hours spent just processing invoices, chasing vendors, scheduling payments, and doing endless reconciliations. It's necessary work, for sure, but it's low-value administrative work. And it's keeping your most expensive people bogged down. Now imagine taking all of that off their plate. Suddenly, your senior staff's world opens up. They now have the time and the brain space for the stuff that actually grows the business. Real client advisory, deep financial analysis, and maybe even developing whole new service lines. And that right there, that's the holy grail. This whole thing stops being about cutting costs and starts being about making a strategic investment. You're investing in creating the capacity for high-margin advisory services, the work that every firm wants to be doing more of. So the benefits just start stacking up. First, you immediately lower your fixed costs. You're swapping out heavy, full-time salaries for a flexible service you can scale up or down. Next, your revenue per employee goes through the roof. Why? Because your in-house team is now laser-focused on high-value work, allowing them to handle more clients more effectively without you adding a single person to the payroll. And finally, the most valuable benefit of all, you literally create more time. You unlock the hours your best people need to stop being administrators and start being the strategic advisors your clients will pay a premium for.
This really forces us to rethink what outsourcing even is. The old myth was that it's all about finding the cheapest way to get something done. The reality for smart firms today, it's about building operational leverage. That's a fancy way of saying you gain the ability to grow your revenue way, way faster than your costs.
So what does this all add up to? It's a completely new playbook for how to run a profitable firm. It's about building a firm that isn't just bigger, but is fundamentally smarter and more scalable by design. This is what that modern firm looks like. It's a hybrid. Your core team at home owns the strategy and the client relationships. Your offshore team ensures flawless execution. You get the best talent from anywhere in the world, and your capacity can shrink or grow instantly without any of the pain of hiring and firing. And this quote just nails it. The new measure of success isn't your headcount. It's the intelligence of your operating model. It's proof that it's finally possible to work smarter, not just harder. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. When you really look at your firm, at its structure and its daily habits, is it built to be the busiest firm you know? Or is it built to be the most profitable? Because the answer to that question could change absolutely everything for you.